Hi there, my name's Melissa Erickson, and I'm a doctorate in athletic training student at Indiana State University, and I'm also a licensed athletic trainer. Today, our topic of discussion is hyperthyroidism in sport. Now, this video is really for those people who it's more educational on what hyperthyroidism is. You may already have it, and you just don't know, that much in depth about it, and you want to learn a bit more, or you're just may need to know if you have this or you believe that you could have this condition. So this is just for educational purposes, based on what the research has to say, and we're just going to go through that. So first thing we're going to do is talk about what is hyperthyroidism. So if we break it up, hyper means too much, overactive, and then thyroidism is to your thyroid. So basically, putting that all together is that your thyroid gland is overactive. So what that means is that it's producing too much of a hormone called thyroxine, and the thyroid gland, its really main thing is producing this hormone, and it controls this whole body's metabolic processes. So that means how you process food, and just overall think of what speeds up your body process. So what speeds up is like your heart rate, or how fast you digest food, or how fast your body perspires, how fast your hair is thinning. All this stuff, just think of it when you have too much of this hormone, it's everything speeds up. So on these pictures, this is actually, I know it's kind of fuzzy, so sorry about that. This is actually a normal thyroid gland, and this is what it looks like when it's enlarged. So we're going to go through the signs and symptoms, but this is what's happening in your body. Thyroid gland is just right here, just below your voice box or Adam's apple, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so signs and symptoms of this. So basically, again, think of this as speeding up. So you can have weight loss because your body is using all your food so quickly, in that you need more food than what a normal person has because it's metabolizing it faster. That's what we like to call it. Rapid irregular heartbeat, sweating. You might be a little bit nervous, irritable. Anxiety might build up. Increased sensitivity to heat. Your bowel movements. If you're a woman, you might have a change in menstrual patterns. Like you may not have it, or it just may not be frequent. Again, you may, because it could be due to not having enough food and replenishment and nutrients, you could feel tired. You could have, as well as difficulty sleeping, muscle weakness, as well as tremoring. Your hand might shake a little bit. But overall, and the biggest one that you have as a sign for you, so something that you can see, is that you could have swelling at the base of your neck where your thyroid gland is located. That just means that it's overactive and much larger than what's supposed to be. So again, here are some of the signs and symptoms that you could have with hyperthyroidism. How it affects athletes. So with these processes is that you may be prone, there's three really main things that you could experience from this. You may be more prone to heat illness. This is just due to the fact that your body needs more of these nutrients and more water to help keep itself hydrated. Weight loss might happen even if you eat a normal diet. Again, this hormone is speeding everything up. You're producing way too much of it. So you may be losing weight without even trying to lose weight. And then here's something I want to talk about a little bit more, is more prone to rhabdomyolysis. So rhabdomyolysis is basically breaking down of muscle fibers, which results in its contents to release in its bloodstream. Basically, when you work out, it's this picture down here. So you see when you have a damaged muscles, this can be soreness. The soreness is not necessarily too extreme, but extreme soreness is basically what rhabdomyolysis is. If you damage the muscle so much, it could have its fibers enter the bloodstream, which is really bad for the body, and it actually can be life-threatening. Muscle cramping is actually a precursor to this. So basically, this is why you're more prone to this, is because It's due to increased energy that is needed for the muscles to take in. So if you don't have that much energy, the more likely your muscles are going to be damaged, cramping occurs, and then you could have this stuff entering your bloodstream. So these are the three main things. Again, heat illnesses you're more prone to just because you're perspiring more. Weight loss may happen just because you're increasing, especially as an athlete as well, is that you're eating so much, but you're burning so much, and you have to replace that more than the normal athlete. And then you may be prone to this big word, rhabdomyolysis. So here are some general changes that need to be made for you to be able to compete successfully. Basically, you need to consume more calories than what you would usually do. This can be done in proteins to help your body recover from activity faster. And more efficiently. So you want to keep those calorie intake up so your body can have that natural energy, so you don't have an episode of being fatigued or that unnecessarily weight loss that you need that can occur. Another thing that you can do is that you need to make sure you consume your daily amount of calcium. That's around, for a college age athlete, that's about 1,000 milligrams of calcium per day to help with bone health. Again, with hyperthyroidism, it can affect your bone health, just the wear and tear of it and the increased processes that are going on in your body, that you just got to make sure that you keep up that calcium intake to help build stronger bones so it doesn't take that much of a toll. Another thing that you can do is that you need to go see a doctor if either you have it, you need to continue to see your doctor, but if you think that you have it, you should probably go see a doctor too, so we can give you medicine to help regulate the hormones so you don't have much of these signs and symptoms that are occurring, so you can live your life to the fullest of its potential. And then also, if an episode occurs, whether it's, again, you could have a cardiac event of palpitations, which is basically a regular heartbeat. You're feeling you're doing everyday activities and also your heart's kind of beating faster than it should be, or you just are really super tired and fatigued and you can't seem to get your energy back up. We need to go as athletic trainers, and we need to put you as a return to play protocol to kind of slowly increase the intensity so your body can readjust to itself of being active. As always, ask your doctor if you have any additional questions or are concerned. Again, this video is for informational purposes and educational purposes, what I gathered from looking it up and researching and finding out more about this topic. Again, this is a very treatable thing to have, and the first step is going to see a doctor to get you on that medicine so we can treat this and that you guys, so that you can compete to the fullest of your potential. Here are the references that I use. Mostly if you want to learn more, I suggest the Mayo Clinic website. They have some really good, it's really easy to read, and it gives you more information about doctor's appointments on treatment options. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you found this video helpful.